Back here with us though, and a training course for Somali parents with teenagers in Leicester has been a huge success. Sometimes there can be conflict between young people born and brought up here and parents who have come from a very different cultural background in their homeland.
Well, the aim of the course was to help parents understand their teenagers and offer them tips on managing behaviour. Jane Hesketh reports.
Hawa, in the red headscarf, has two teenage boys she was struggling to deal with at home.
All the time out and in and out and in, and I need to know, how I manage them. Then I found out this course. I came. Then when I came, I can't believe what I learned. Yeah, because when they go to school, when they come, with how they feeling, I just thinking about what they eat and clean their things.
Now, when they're back from school, she's ready for a chat.
Said, how are you? What you doing today? Are you okay? And they've been happy. Mama, you changed. Now you look after me before you just say something. I said, yes, I am. Because I know something I didn't know before. Yeah, they said, okay, good to learn that.
The Living with Teenagers course at St Matthew's Neighbourhood Centre was to help Somali parents who came here as refugees and asylum seekers understand what's going on in their teenagers' lives. The culture clash can make home life difficult for the children and their parents.
And as I like to call them, the engine of society, because our faith and culture places a lot of emphasis on parents and give them like a high authority. We had mothers and fathers as well, and so it was quite a lot of. It was a really interesting experience, yeah.
It's something the Somali Community Parents Association have wanted to do for some time, as they realise their children's experiences are a world away from their own.
Needed some middle way that the parents need to understand things those youngsters are going through and how they can communicate with them without creating further difficult for those younger people and also for themselves. So mutual understanding.
Their teenagers have noticed a real change in their parents.
She tried her best to refrain from yelling. She was a lot more approachable, that's what I should say, because of the cultural difference of the way that she was raised and the way that we grew up. There was always a barrier, but when she went on this course, it felt like we had come close and show us a bit of understanding, a bit of patience on her end, yeah.
But this course has helped her in terms of communication and just more. I feel like she's more intact with emotions and actually speaking. I feel like parents before they used to conceal a lot. So it was a lot of things that they used to conceal back in the day that they now I feel like are more open with.
Getting into the heads of their teenagers has been a revelation for some.
I feel like I can't deal with them and I'm like them. If I see another parent who was my position, which I used to, I said, wow, what's going on? Like, I was surprised because I learned it a lot. And I changed it to my house, or my kids, they support me. They was clapping when I finished the course.
More parenting courses are planned at the centre to bridge the gap between families living in two very different cultures. Jane Hesketh, ITV News, Leicester.